We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Got another round of the Hardcore Championship Tournament. Coming out here is the undeniable, the lone wolf, the man who has made all the rage ever since his debut several weeks ago at this point, Michael Stevens.
You know, the guy is very accredited and acclaimed. He has beaten down BLITZ. We believe it. I think he should have a title shot already.
Yeah, I don't understand why he has to go through this entire tournament. He's obviously the #1 contender. Quite frankly, I think he should have the title around his waist. If that was a hardcore championship match, Michael Stevens would be. Oh, wait a minute.
Check this out. The Nasty Noodle is here.
But it looks like this punk isn't gonna wait for anything.
What's he doing here?
You know, Noodle's worst quality is jealousy. You know, it really is.
I don't think Noodle's jealous.
No, he's not jealous. Then why would he attack ShoKO? If he's not jealous, then why would he attack the de facto #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship? Look at the hell is he doing?
He's talking to the fans.
Talking to the fans. These people in Hershey don't even speak English. All they speak is caveman. Ooga booga booga booga.
And
look at that. Michael Stevens had no idea. He had a towel over his head. And Newton slides in the ring. He's gonna make this a contest.
He brings darkness. He brings the end of days. We're here, Smackdown Hardcore Tournament. Falls Count Anywhere rules. Anything goes. Holy shit.
And if Noodle wins this, make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, it's because he cheated.
Why?
Like
because
a coward.
Because he didn't wait until he did his Word Life entrance, really?
He's supposed to enter the ring, face the man, face to face. Not supposed to.
You never said anything when ShoKO did rings. You actually cheered him when he did it.
No, I mean that was strategic in some regard, but Noodle, we know,
is this not a hardcore tournament?
Noodle,
is this no DQ?
But the thing is, we know that Noodle is an oaf, so he has no strategy in his mind. He just goes out there, beats his chest like a rabid gorilla.
My goodness. Stevens, with the towel still on, dumps him! 300 plus pounds, ladies and gentlemen. 300 plus pounds. Lord,
look at that. Fuck? Look at that. Look at that.
He stepped on him.
Exactly as he should be. You step on cowards.
Wow. Cowards?
Cowards, yes. If Noodle had as much cojones as he tries to appear, then maybe, just maybe, he would make his entrance and face the man face to face. But seems like Noodle knows that Michael Stevens is undeniable, that he beat BLITZ, he beat Silver Viper, and Noodle knows that he's not the same caliber of competitor as those other two.
I would highly disagree, and I feel like if he didn't do things as of lately, you wouldn't have even said the things you just said. As a shoulder tackle takes him down.
You know, part of being a high caliber competitor is having intelligence, and with Noodle's recent actions, we have concluded that Noodle.
Someone here, you see.
And Michael Stevens.
We have to cut some footage, we have to revive ourselves, just like the awfulness of Cincinnati.
Well, Michael Stevens and Noodle are going into this Hershey crowd, ladies and gentlemen, trading blows, and we are back on Friday Night Smackdown.
Smackdown 101, AWF 101, if you want to be technical, whatever you want to call it, with these fans getting a run for their money.
Hardcore championship tournament match between these two men with a bunch of egos, and Michael Stevens, probably the de facto #1 contender in my opinion, but you know, these fans in Hershey seem to not agree. They seem to love this bumbling oaf and Noodle.
Why do you say such a thing about him?
Because only an oaf would betray People's Sexiest Man of the Year. Only oaf would betray somebody who's going to bring in the cash cow and go into business for himself and say, hey, maybe I want to go by myself and perhaps win a world championship. You could have done all of that while still staying friends with the man who's earning the most cash in your group.
Well, I think Noodle wanted to carve his own path and not be associated with the Untouchables.
And look where he got him now.
Or even NYCPKO and so on. This is his
running
own.
Away from the lone wolf.
Into the pit. As we hear Stevens.
And that might be it. DDT on the concrete. Noodle might have just got it by instinct. But let me assure you, that is an instant concussion. And he keeps getting up. Talk about oaf. And Michael Stevens back up. Oh! Cover now. What? Where's the ref?
He's running. Newton's here. 1.
Oh, I see Newton's shadow. He better get in the frame. I don't want any funny business. I want to call this match right down the middle.
There he is. There he is. You know, he does have to watch himself. He does have to be wary of any pickpocketers in his crowd. As Stevens is letting Noodle get up. Very disrespectful tactic, I would say.
I'm sure one of these maniacs is going to pick up the steel chairs that they're in and hit Newton over the head with it. Because they think that's the norm in the AWF.
Well, when you see this, woo! Newton gets to close safer range, away from the heathens, as Noodle whacks away, gets disrupted. Stall!
Whoa, Slayer! On the concrete! Might as well call the match, Newton. And never mind, no, Noodle.
Why don't you say anything about creatine with him, huh?
Well, at least, Noodle has the kind of body with him. He has size, but he's not chiseled. You know, he's just a big boy. TJ has muscles upon muscles upon muscles upon muscles.
DDT. No, Goku is his inspiration.
You know, no person that age should look like Bobby Lashley as he does now. Okay.
Well, again, Goku is his inspiration. Anything's possible. As the chair on the mat on the ground. Oh! Are you kidding me? As here we go.
Powerbomb position. This does not bode well for Michael Stevens.
On the chair.
Sit out.
Right by the barricade steel too. Okay.
This is the kind of match that ends careers, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good at all for either of these two men. I'm afraid they've already sustained enough damage to where if they go farther in this tournament, they will be feeling the effects of this one match. They'll never forget it. And if they do, their bodies won't, let me tell you.
And Noodle tried to get him.
Martial arts prowess to Michael Stevens. Ducking that hook and a DDT again. Straight jacket variation. And Newton just watching. Gotta be wondering what he's thinking right now, watching these two maul each other.
I think he's wondering when the hell is dinner.
Maybe he's wondering when the hell to call this match off. These men are tearing each other apart, and it's only a matter of time before one of them says uncle.
That time might be now!
Noodle's got the knee across the back.
It's not gonna work. The chair, a steel chair, to be introduced!
And instead resorts to more immediate means with that steel chair over the head, the hand, the wrist of Michael Stevens. You know it's gonna be hard for him to lock in that Wolf Slayer cutter if he's got no hands.
The chair broken now. It's dismantled, nothing he can do about it. Noodle grabs him up.
Another powerbomb. This does not bode well for the Lone Wolf. Oh no! On the table! But thank God it's flat. At least that's some consolation for Michael Stevens, but I imagine he doesn't care if it's flat, if it's there, if it's not. He just wants to get the heck out of this place.
And the knees to the concrete is dismantled.
Oh my goodness. Noodle's dismantling him right now. Picking him apart. And I guess it wouldn't be from a member of NYC PKO if he wasn't wielding that baseball bat.
And having a beautiful drop kick. Are you kidding me? For his size, look at that.
Oh my, you talk about size.
Michael Stevens defying odds as he does.
Power slam and a half right there.
Whoa! His legs hit the barricade. Hooks the legs. Cover.
BJJ expert. That's what it gets you. Get to know a few nooks and crannies.
An abdominal stretch!
And we saw that earlier tonight. I thought Michael Stevens was somehow going to submit to that, but I should have known my better judgment. He is a submission specialist. He is a BJJ.
Whoa!
Black belt.
Submission specialist. STF!
STF! And that's it!
It's over! Noodle advances to face JID in the next round!
And the lucky prick got one over at the Lone Wolf. I hope he's glad.
Look, he survived that and you're calling it luck?
I'll just say that Michael Stevens was blindsided in the beginning of this match, and I think he never recovered from that. had this match started mano a mano, had this match started from corner to corner, I think it would be a different result. But regardless, Noodle picking up the win tonight.
And certainly
could have had Shokeo in his corner, but I digress.
And I don't think Shokeo won it. Look at them. Crimson Man. Look at him. Oh my god. Get him stitched up. You've earned it, buddy. Up next,
But we all know Noodle couldn't make it in Hollywood.
present and current return to SmackDown as well of CM Loaf, who will face off against Deuce in no DQ.